What's up, y'all? I am headed to get my fibroids checked. It's been about a year since I last measured my fibroids. One main one is a submucosal fibroid, which means it's in my inner walls of it's pretty much hanging in my uterus. And so it's been causing, we're trying to see if it's the main cause of my heavy periods. You know, as a woman, as a black woman, this is something that's becoming more and more common for us. And so it's very important that we get it checked out and not just leave it. According to and it's also important to get a second opinion, because I have my main OBGYN, and she didn't put an urgency on it as much as when I just went to go get a checkup this year. I ended up having to go with another OBGYN because mine wasn't available. And she was like, oh, you have you're severely anemic last year. You know, let's do an iron test. I'm like, severely? I didn't know I was severely anemic, but I did get put on iron, but I didn't know I was severely. But good news is I went from a 7 to a 10.5 in my iron levels. I think 12 is where the doctors would like to see it. So good news on that. My iron pills are working, but it was something with the stored iron. I don't know if my body is storing it correctly, but it is responding to it in a positive way for the most part. So back into the fibroids, I have extremely heavy bleeding, which is called like menorrhagia, for heavy bleeders, as well as infertility problems. So every so often these fibroids got to get taken out because they're hindering something. They're hindering fertility. They're hindering me from having a normal cycle, and therefore not even really, my cycle is so bad, guys, that I can't even, like, for probably like 3 days out the week, I would have to not do any kind of work that requires like standing for long periods of time. Yeah. It doesn't seem, when I'm saying it doesn't seem that bad, but it's horrible. It's horrible. So I say that to say, go and get your checkup, ladies. Go stay on top of it. Stay on top of everything. Make sure you're getting your mammograms. We owe it to ourselves to stay on top of our health. Not only for us, for our families. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what will be the next step. I'm sure I'm gonna have to have another myomectomy, which is pretty much the cutting of it, the taking out of the fibroid. This is gonna be my third myomectomy, third time that I have had a submucosal fibroid, to the point, growing so big to the point to where I have to get it cut out. So yay me. An option for me will be to eventually get my uterus taken out, saying as though I'm not really wanting to have any more kids. It's not that I don't want to, but I don't want to, but if it happened, it happened. But before I decide to get my uterus taken out, as we all know, that's a huge decision. I have never gotten my hormones checked. Like a real extensive hormone lab. So I think that's gonna be next after I do this what is this, x-ray on my uterus and see where this fibroid is at and how big it's grown. So stay tuned. I can definitely keep you guys posted on this whole thing. Fibroids is so crazy because it's like it's no preventing them, I feel like. And I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I know it's a lot of nutrition has a lot to do with a lot, but I don't think it's anything that you can do to prevent tumors from growing inside of your uterus. All you can do is manage them and scrape them down and remove them. And they're usually not cancerous, but you have to go in there and you have to see. So take care of yourself, manage your health. Managing is the best thing that you can do. Way better than just neglecting and not doing anything at all, you know? Of course you know that. So take care, you guys. Be intentional about your health. Ladies, I know we are so strong and we put ourselves last, but hurry up and get through the busy parts and the taking care of the family. Hurry up and get through that, and chop that down to a point where you can schedule an hour to go to the doctor and take and manage yourself, you know? All right, love you guys. Be intentional. Bye.